Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss some questions based on muscular and nervous tissue. I hope all of you have the question paper with you. So directly we shall start with the discussion on first question. The first question is muscles of iris and ciliary body are derived from. See, usually what happens means muscles are generally mesodermal in origin, but there are some exceptions. Exceptions like what? Muscles of iris as well as ciliary body. Iris and ciliary body are the parts of eye. Iris is nothing but the color of the your eye. Colored part of the eye is nothing but the iris, and ciliary body are the like muscular structures, muscles tissue which hold the lens in a position. So both are usually ectodermal in origin. Exceptions are these two only. Remaining all types of muscle tissue are originated from the mesoderm. But here, as they are asking muscles of iris and ciliary body are derived from, so the options they have given is mesoderm. Generally, all muscle tissues are derived from mesoderm, but iris and ciliary body are not. So next option is ectoderm. Third option endoderm, and fourth one is chorda mesoderm. This is also mesoderm before the differentiation into mesoderm as well as endoderm, that is known as chorda mesoderm. These are nothing but the epiblast cells. Okay. So the option 2, that is ectoderm, is the right answer for the first question. So first question answer is option 2, that is the muscles of iris and ciliary body are derived from the ectoderm. And next question, that is second question, muscles and nerves resemble in. Here they have, when we go through the options, like the first option they have given is contractility and conductivity, second option contractility, third option excitability and conductivity, and fourth option all of these. See, usually when we go through the properties of muscle, like they are excitable cells. So one of the properties excitability, and they will contract. So contractility. Next they will extend. So that's why extensibility. And next they are having, they will go back to relaxed condition. That property is nothing but the elasticity, and they will conduct the contraction and relaxation. That's why they have the conductibility. So these are the properties of muscles. When we go through the nerve cell, then it is also excitable cells. So it has a property like excitability, as well as it will conduct the nerve impulse action potential. That's why it also has a conductivity. So here, as they are asking questions, see, muscles and nerves resemble in, both have the common properties. When we go through, see, these are also excitable, these are also excitable, these are also conductivity, these are also conductivity. So these two properties, one is excitability, another is conductivity, both we can see in like in muscles as well as the nerves. So because of that reason, here the option 3 is the correct answer for the second question. So option 3 is the answer for, that is excitability as well as conductivity, because both have those properties. Okay, that's why third option is the right one. And when we go through the third question, that is the hemoglobin of muscle is. See, usually when we observe the muscle tissue, sometimes what happens, that will appear pinkish red in color, because that has a, because whenever we see a tissue, then definitely if it is appearing in color means that will be having some pigmented proteins. So here, as the blood consists of hemoglobin, that gives the red color. In the same way, even muscles also having the one protein, that is nothing but the myoglobin. Myo means muscle, globin is the protein. The protein pigment which is present in the muscles is nothing but the myoglobin. When we go through the other options like immunoglobulin, immunoglobulins are nothing but the antibodies. So those antibodies are produced by the plasma cells. They are of different types. Okay, not present in the muscles. Next, when we go through the second option, that is thyroglobin. This is also protein produced by the thyroid cells. Okay, and that will help in the production of a thyroxine hormone. And the third option, 1 and 2. So it's not immunoglobulin is the not the correct answer. Thyroglobin is also not the correct answer. And the left option is nothing but the myoglobin. As the word itself means that myo means muscle, globin means the protein. So which will be nothing but the pigment which will give the color to the muscle tissue. So for the third question, right answer is nothing but the myoglobin. That is the fourth option. Okay. And next question, fourth question, that is a bundle of muscle fibers is called. So here we know that muscles are arranged in bundles. Okay. They are not, we cannot identify single cell like, but usually when we go through, just when we take the like muscles, so this will be arranged in bundles. Okay. So these bundles again consist of, when you take a muscle tissue, that will be having hundreds and thousands of muscle fibers, and these muscle fibers, these muscle bundles are known as fascia. This is the muscle tissue. These are all muscle fibers. Okay, and this muscle tissue is covered by a connective fibers tissue that is known as fascia, and the each one, this fascia itself is nothing but the bundles. Okay, as they are asking the question, okay, the bundle of muscle fibers is called, the options given, they have this funiculus. Funiculus is nothing but the, it's a bundle of neural axons. Okay, when we go through the motor neurons, usually motor neurons will be having long axons. Okay, so when you take the neuron, if you take, this is the cell body and this is axon, that will be having long axonal processes. Okay, and these are bundled together, many axons will bundle together to form a motor nerve, and these bundles of axons is known as funiculus. So that is not the correct option. And next one is the myotome. Myotome is nothing but the, this is also group of muscles. Okay, myotome is nothing but the group of muscles where usually from the spinal cord, the nerves arising from the spinal cord are known as spinal nerves, and single nerve, spinal nerve, if it invades the group of muscle cells, that group is known as what? Myotome. Okay, and they are generally asking bundle of muscle fibers. And the third option they have given is fascicle, and the fourth option they have given is aponeurosis. The aponeurosis is nothing but the, these are the tendon-like structure. I hope you know the tendon as well as ligament. Tendons are nothing but the, these are the dense regular connective tissue which will connect the skeletal muscles to the bones. Okay, so here there is the tendon-like structure which will connect the muscles only. because in the locomotory parts muscles have to be in firm condition, in a position they have to be held. So that is done by the aponeurosis. So here the option 3, that is fascicle, is the correct option for the fourth question. Option 3, that is nothing but the fascicle, and it is surrounded by the connective tissue that is known as fascia, and this is fascicle, fascia. Okay, and the next question, that is the fifth question. The fifth question is muscle, in bracket they have given that a group of fascicles. So I told you these are the fascicles. Those are covered by. Okay. What are those covered by means? They have given options like endomysium, second option epimysium, third option endometrium, fourth option epithelium. Okay. Usually the muscle fibers, those are covered by, bundles are covered by, I told you, connective tissue, not the epithelial tissue. So the fourth option is definitely wrong option. Next we'll come with the third question, endometrium. Endometrium is the inner lining of the uterus. Okay, so that's why this is also not the correct option. So we have striked out fourth option as well as third option, and we left out with the first option and second option, that is endomysium and epimysium. Here see, when we go through the muscles, I told you that is like covered by the fascicle, or it is also known as like epimysium. This itself divide, epimysium inwardly divide to form the compartments in the muscle tissue. Okay, these compartment covered by the layer that is known as perimysium. Okay, and each muscle fiber, when you take a single muscle fiber, that muscle fibers is surrounded by the endomysium. So they have given endomysium as well as epimysium. So as they are asking group of fascicle, total muscle bundle is surrounded by which layer? That is nothing but the epimysium. Okay, endomysium is single muscle fiber. Okay, so the option second is the correct one for the fifth question. Okay. Next, we'll go with the sixth question. Sixth question is nothing but the, if connective tissue layer extends beyond muscle, like a cord or sheet, they are called respectively. Here they are asking the connective tissue. See, here about muscles and everything you are going to study in detail again in the locomotion and movement chapter. No need of worrying here. Okay, just try to solve the questions and understand the tricks and terms. Okay, no need of whether you are getting the total concept or not. So you are going to study in detail the concept in the locomotion and movement chapter regarding the muscle, how the contraction takes place, how they are arranged and everything. So here they are asking connective tissue layer that will extend beyond muscles. I told you that here the connective tissue, that is the dense regular connective tissue, that is nothing but the rich in the collagen fibers as well as the elastin fibers. That is also known as white fibrous as well as the yellow fibrous. Here there are arrangement of those fibers in the connective tissue. For example, if you take like collagen fibers, and if they are arranged or oriented in one direction and they are arranged like in a regular fashion, okay, in between there will be a fibroblast cells. Okay, like in layers we can identify, so they are arranged like in regular fashion. So this is known as cord form. This is the cord form. Okay, if they are arranged in a sheet like this is one sheet, next with another sheet. Okay, so if they are arranged like this, then it is known as sheet form. Okay, so here they are asking beyond the muscles, means muscles are connected to the skeletal bones with the help of tendons. Okay, and bone to bone, even the ligaments. Okay, both are connective tissue type. So here they are asking if connective tissue layers extend beyond muscle like a cord and sheet, they are called respectively. That is nothing but the tendons and ligaments. They are in cord and sheet form. Okay. So the option first, that is tendon ligament, is the correct answer for the sixth question. Okay, and when you go through the third option, like they have given sarcomere. Sarcomere is nothing but the one single contractile unit of a muscle. See, when you take a muscle, single muscle fiber, when you take a single muscle, it will be consisting of myofibrils. Okay, thick myofibrils, thin myofibrils, that is nothing but the myosin filaments as well as actin filaments. Here, one contractile, how it will contract, that will be having like light bands and dark bands. Again, light bands. Okay, in between light bands, there is a one dark line. You are going to study in detail in locomotion chapter. Don't worry here. So there will be a Z line in between these two alternate. There is a two alternate Z lines in between whatever this structure is there. This is known as a sarcomere. This is nothing but the contractile unit of muscle fiber. And next one they have given is the like aponeurosis. Just now I have told this. This is the tendon-like material which will connect the muscle tissues. So the option first one is correct answer for the sixth question. Next we'll go with the seventh question. That is nothing but the quiescent. Here spelling mistake is there. Instead of N they have given U. Okay. So quiescent mononucleate. Quiescent is nothing but the dormancy stage. It is an inactive. Okay, quiescent is nothing but the inactive mononucleate single nucleus. Myogenic cells. Myogenic cells means these are the muscle cells which will generate its own action potential. Okay, with the limited power of regeneration. They will not be dividing continuously. They have some limitation in the division. So the options they have given is sarcomere. Just now I have told that sarcomere is nothing but the one of the single contractile unit of the muscle fiber. Next is the parasites. Parasites are nothing but these are the cells present in the blood vessels at regular intervals of the blood vessels. They will be present. They will help in the formation of blood vessels. Okay. And the next third option they have given is satellite cells. See, even the satellite cells are also present in the muscle tissue. These are nothing but the muscle stem cells. Okay, when you take the satellite cells, okay, these are nothing but the muscle stem cells. Usually, when there is a like in a normal cell, like when you take the normal tissue, if there is no injury, then these cells are inactive. Okay, when there is an injury, some damage occurred in the muscle tissue, then what happens? These become active and they will start dividing. They will divide, and what is necessary in that muscle tissue, whether the muscle fibers are required or there is a lack of satellite cells itself. Then it will, if there is a need of muscle fibers, then this will divide and differentiate. These muscle stem cells, that is satellite cells, they will differentiate to form a muscle fiber, or it will form a satellite cells itself. So these are the muscle stem cells. Usually they are dormant quiescent means they will be inactive in the normal regular conditions. So, and as I told you, in the muscle stem cells, there will be like uninucleate, and next they have given limited power. Only there is a need when there is an injury, then only they will become active. So the options when we go through, first option is sarcomere, it's not the correct answer. Second is the parasites, those are also not the correct answer. The third option, that is the satellite cells, is the correct option for the seventh question. Okay. And next, eighth question, the sustained involuntary contraction of smooth muscles is, here there is a involuntary means they are not under the control of us. Okay, we are unable to control the action. But and smooth muscles, we have studied the different types of muscle tissues. One of them is smooth muscles. These are also known as non-striated muscles, unstriped muscles. Okay, these are involuntary in function, means which are not under the control of ours, and it will be under control of nervous system. So here continuous muscle contraction occurs in the smooth muscles. The options they have given here is first option, fatigue. Fatigue is nothing but the muscle pain or muscle strain. When we do vigorous exercise, there is a lactic acid deposition in the muscles. Because of that reason, we will feel the pain, weakness, some kind of strain. Okay, so that is the here they are not. That is the not correct option. And the second one is twitch. Twitch is nothing but the muscle contraction. Okay, here the option they have given is twitch, that is nothing but the muscle contraction in response to nervous system. There is a muscle contraction because in skeletal muscles present in the limbs, we voluntarily move. They are not under the control of nervous system. But the muscle contraction which is under the control of nervous system, that is known as twitch. Okay, and the next, the third option they have given is the tonus. Tonus is nothing but the, see, even though we are actively we are using our muscles or not, there will be partially some kind of contraction will be there. Small movements will be there in the muscle tissue. That itself known as a tonus. And the fourth option they have given is the spasm. SPASM. This is nothing but the sudden contraction. Okay, not the sustained. Here the word they used is sustained, means regular. There will be a consistency in the contraction. So usually that will occur in the smooth muscles, and that process is known as twitch. The option second is correct answer for the eighth question. Okay, and next one is ninth question, that is smooth muscles are innervated by. Smooth muscles, like they are asking mainly about the smooth muscles. First option they have given is somatic nervous system. Second is autonomous nervous system. Third option both somatic and autonomous. And fourth option is none. Here smooth muscle, just now we have discussed this. They are under the control of nervous system. In that also somatic, see, nervous system have been divided into central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. And the peripheral nervous system itself again divided into somatic nervous system as well as the autonomic nervous system. So somatic nervous system is nothing but the nervous system which are present in the limbs, in the skeletal muscles, which we voluntarily move. That is the somatic. Autonomic means which are not under the control of ours, like all the digestive tract, reproductive tract, those all organs will be under the control of nervous system. That is the autonomic nervous system. And smooth muscles are also known as visceral muscles because those are lined in the visceral organs. So the option second is the correct for ninth question. That is the autonomic nervous system. And next third question, 10th question is nothing but the erector pili muscles attached to hair follicles that produce goosebumps. Okay, when we get goosebumps, all our hairs present on the skin, they will stand down. So that is known as, that is because of the muscles which are attached to the bundles of muscles which are attached to the, like when you take a hair, okay, and that hair follicle will be present inside the dermis of the skin. Okay, and this will be attached to the like bundles of muscle fibers. When these contract, this will stand. That because of that reason, we'll get the goosebumps. Okay, and these are made up of what? Smooth muscles. Okay, and the characteristics of smooth muscle, they have given like multinucleated. The options, when we go through the options, the first option multinucleated, unbranched. Second one uninucleated, fusiform, involuntary. Third option short, cylindrical, mononucleate or binucleate, branched. And fourth one, all of these. So smooth muscles, usually we have discussed this. These are like spindle shaped, or it is also known as fusiform, and which consist of a centrally located nucleus, and these are under the control of nervous system, that is autonomic nervous system. Because of that reason, the second option for the 10th question is the correct answer. Next, 11th question. The chief function of intercalated disc. Intercalated discs are the structures, cell junction structures present in the cardiac muscles. Okay, and the function is to, while explaining even the cardiac muscles, we have told that it will help the cell, all the cardiac muscle cells to contract and relax at that time. Like synchronizingly, they will contract and they will relax. So those are also myogenic in function. The like options, when we go through the option, the first one is slow conduction of action potential. No, action potential is nothing but the like contraction and relaxation, and you are going to study in detail in further physiology classes. So now here, no need of worrying in detail what is action potential and resting potential. Resting potential when it is in resting condition, action potential when it is during the contraction. Okay, and this, when we go through the option, the fourth option, that is the rapid conduction of action potential, is the correct answer for the 11th question. Okay, and next one is the 12th question, that is cardiac muscles are highly resistant to fatigue. Fatigue is, just now we have discussed that muscle strain. Okay, when the person does vigorous exercise, then anaerobic respiration takes place in the muscles, and because of that, that will produce the lactic acid, and that lactic acid will be deposited in the muscle tissue, and because of that region will feel the pain. That is nothing but the fatigue. So here, cardiac muscles, they will contract and relax. They will at like 60 to 100 times in a minute continuously. Okay, but still they are like, we won't get strain in those cells. Why? That is the question. The options they have given is numerous sarcosomes. Sarcosomes are nothing but these are specialized mitochondria, large mitochondria, which will give the like continuous energy to the muscle contraction. So there will be large number of sarcosomes, that is nothing but the like mitochondria. Definitely they will provide continuous energy. Next is high myoglobin. Like myoglobin, just now I have told that this is the like a pigment protein present in the muscles, and that will bind the oxygen, and so there will be continuous oxygen supply. And next, there is a rich supply of blood vessels. All the nutrients and like gases will be supplied through the blood vessels. And the first option, like numerous sarcosomes, high myoglobin, and rich supply of blood vessels is the correct answer for the 12th question. That is nothing but the first option. And then when we go through the next options, like numerous sarcosomes, less myoglobin, cardiac muscles, and when we go through the cardiac muscles, when we observe, we can easily identify the colored pigment color, that will be red color in appearance. So low supply of blood vessels, not the correct answer. Less sarcosomes, more sarcoplasmic reticulum. Okay, endoplasmic reticulum present in the muscles fiber is known as sarcoplasmic reticulum, and fourth option is none of these. So first option is correct for the 12th question. Next, 13th question, rate of heartbeat is regulated by. Here you are going to study again in body fluids and circulation. So heartbeat, you know that usually when we are in tensed or some kind of emotional in state, or when we are in hurry, like a scared type of condition, that is a fight or flight condition, that is known as During that time our heartbeat increases, all the activities in our body also increases, we'll feel more energetic. Okay, such kind of actions will be regulated by, usually not, they are not under our control, that is the autonomic nervous system. Okay, that is under the control of autonomic nervous system, as well as the two hormones like epinephrine and norepinephrine. Okay, these are act as a neurotransmitter, and these are all produced by the adrenal medulla, that is a catecholamines. And here when we go through the options, like first the option they given is somatic innervation and norepinephrine. It is not under the somatic nervous system, and because of that reason first option is wrong. The second option is autonomic innervation, that is under the control of autonomic nervous system, and norepinephrine. Norepinephrine is also there, but here when we go through the third option, like autonomic innervation and epinephrine, epinephrine is nothing but also known as adrenaline, norepinephrine is also known as noradrenaline. Okay, and the fourth option they have given is somatic innervation and epinephrine. Here if they suppose, if they in the exams they have given continuously in one option like autonomic innervation, epinephrine as well as norepinephrine, 3 will be also the correct option. Okay, here as we have to select the one option among the 4 which is the appropriate one, like 100% only that will stick to the heart, then it will comes the adrenaline, epinephrine, which will increase the, like under the, which will control the action of the muscle, cardiac muscle cells. Because of that reason third option is the right answer for the like 13th question. If they given norepinephrine also, you can mark the right, because that will also help in the increase, because the norepinephrine will mainly affect in the blood vessels. Okay, that will have the control over the blood vessels. When the blood flow increases, then only the heartbeat also increases. Because of that reason both are correct. When we go through the options here for this question, we can mark the third option is the right one. Okay, and when we go through the 14th question, if one cardiac muscle receives stimulus for contraction, neighboring cardiac muscle cells also stimulated due to, where when we discuss the cardiac muscles, we conclude this is the one cardiac cell, means there will be another cell. If there is a stimulus to this cell, automatically this will also get activated or stimulated. Because of the first option they have given is microvilli. See, microvilli are the like a small finger like projections, like which is open towards, these will be present, and this is the microvilli. Just when the tissue is in absorption and secretion function, this will increase the absorption area, absorption surface will be increased, because of when we take the normal cell, this is the length. Okay, when we enlarge this one, this will increase the surface area for the absorption. That is the function of muscles, sorry, microvilli. And the second option is they have given sarcoplasmic reticulum. Sarcoplasmic reticulum is nothing but the endoplasmic reticulum of the muscle cells. And third option they have given is communication junction. Communication junction is nothing but the gap junction present in between. It will help, there will be like all types of, there will be exchange in information, everything will be done through these type of connection. Gap junctions or communication junctions. Okay. And the fourth option, tight junction, it will not allow even water to pass through these cells. So the option third is the correct answer for the 14th question, that is communication junction or gap junctions, which will form the intercalated disc in the cardiac cells. Okay, that will mainly help as the cells, if one stimulus is given to one cell and neighboring cells also get activated, like this all the cells which are present side by side, they will get activated at a time. Okay, because of presence of these kind of junctions. And the 15th question, a group of neurons in PNS, that is nothing but the peripheral nervous system, CNS, central nervous system respectively are. Here in the peripheral nervous system is nothing but the like side, all the body organs will be the nervous system present throughout the body except brain and spinal cord. Brain and spinal cord are the part of central nervous system. So here group of neurons, like usually what happens, the group of neurons in the central nervous system is known as nuclei, and in the peripheral nervous system group of neurons is known as ganglion. So as they have asked peripheral nervous system as well as central nervous system respectively. So first peripheral nervous system, that is nothing but the ganglion, second is the nuclei. So when we go through the options, the second option ganglion and nuclei is the correct answer for the 15th question. And the options like third and fourth option, they have given words like connectives and commuters. Here connectives are nothing but these are the group of neurons which will connect the different ganglia. Okay, so that is known as the connectives. Commuters are nothing but the similar type of ganglia. You can see here median commuters. When we are at young, there is a gap. Here that gap is filled by the commuters. Some like structures, group of neurons like will be formed. That is nothing but the commuters and connectives. Here they are asking only group of neurons. That's why ganglion and nuclei are the correct answers. Okay. Next one is the 16th question. Bipolar neurons are found in. It is the direct question usually, and the option they have given is retina and internal ear olfactory epithelium. Retina, external ear olfactory epithelium, second option. Third option, pupil or internal ear olfactory epithelium, and fourth, all of these. Here bipolar neurons are nothing but the neurons with one axon and one dendrite. Okay, one axon and one dendrite are known as bipolar neurons, and these are present in retina as well as internal ear olfactory epithelium. So first option is the correct answer for 16th question. Next 17th question they have given is here the cells, that is nothing but the neuroglial cells, different types of neuroglial cells they have given, and even in another second list they have given function of those cells. First, that is nothing but the oligodendrocyte. The second is astrocyte. Third is ependymal cells. Next, fourth is microglial cells. Next is satellite cells. And sixth one they have given is Schwann cells. See, usually oligodendrocytes, their function is to secrete the myelin. And another thing is these cells, oligodendrocytes, astrocytes, ependymal cells, microglial cells. Okay, these are four major types of neuroglial cells present in the central nervous system, and the satellite and Schwann cells are present in peripheral nervous system. Okay, astrocyte, these are the star-shaped cells. Usually they form the blood-brain barrier. And next one is ependymal cells. Ependymal cells are nothing but these are the ciliated cells present in the ventricles of the brain. This will help to distribution of the cerebrospinal fluid. These are present in the ventricles of brain. And next is the microglial cells. Those are phagocytic in function. When there is inflammation, infection, okay, in the central nervous system, then these will differentiate to phagocytic cells. And satellite cells, these are present surrounding to the peripheral nervous system ganglions, and this will form present. The options they have given is present around cytons, nothing but the cell bodies of ganglia. Group of neurons present in the peripheral nervous system is ganglia. Around that only these satellite cells will be present. And the next one they have given is Schwann cells. These are also present on the neurolemma of the or axonal membrane of the neuron, and they have given option like neurolemma. So here when we go through the options they have given is oligodendrocytes, that is nothing but the first one E, second one is nothing but the B, and third one is D, and fourth one is A, and fifth one is C, and sixth one is F. So option D is that is nothing but the option 4 is the correct answer for the 17th question. That is nothing but these are the types of neuroglial cells. Okay, and these 4 are present in central nervous system, these 2 are present in peripheral nervous system, and the functions they have given. Okay, next one is 18th question, that is nothing but the neuroglial cells of peripheral nervous system are. So just now we have discussed that in the peripheral nervous system satellite and Schwann cells are present. So for the 18th question the first option is the correct answer. Next is 19th question. Whenever there is a infection, the cells that are activated to phagocytes. Just now we have discussed that these microglial cells are phagocytic in function. So the option 3, that is microglial cells, is the correct answer for the 19th question. Next 20th question. The only cells that are derived from mesoderm in nervous tissue. See, usually generally nervous system is totally derived from the ectoderm, but there is a special cells which are derived from the mesoderm. The options they have given is all are neuroglial cells, and the fourth option, that is a microglial cells, is nothing but the correct answer for the 20th question. Okay, microglial cells phagocytic in nature. Those are mesodermal in origin and those are part of the nervous tissue. Next 21st question. In human body, neuroglia cells occur in the. So they have asked where the neuroglia cells will occur. So the options they have given is liver. It's not the correct answer. Next is brain. Of course, in brain the neuroglia cells will be present. Next, third option, kidney. It's not. And the fourth option they have given brain and spinal cord. So brain and spinal cord are part of the central nervous system. And in this we can see these 4 different types of the neuroglial cells. So 21st question, the option 4 is the correct answer. And next 22nd question. Nerve cells are the part of. It is the easiest, simplest question. So nerve cells are the structural and functional unit of the nervous tissue. So for 22nd question, the fourth option is the correct answer. So this ends the discussion on 6 simple questions. So you might not be studied in this structural organization in animals, but you will study in detail again neural control and coordination regarding the nervous tissue and everything, and in locomotion and movement about the muscles, and the next one even heartbeat and everything in body fluids and circulation. So I hope it is clear with your answers. Thank you.
Okay, students, let us discuss Botany MCQs. Botany Neet MCQs. Here we have 25 questions for discussion. So take the question paper and follow. Question number 1. Floral formula indicates or belongs to which of the following families? Friends, you learned two families. One of the family called as Solanaceae and Liliaceae. But with that matter, we have two more families, Fabaceae as well as Brassicaceae for a model. Okay. So here we have four options for this floral formula. The formula is BR. So this is the formula given in the first question. So this formula indicates presence of bracts, flowers are bisexual as well as actinomorphic. Here we find a perianth. Perianth only present in the Liliaceae family. Solanaceae family not having this perianth. So perianth having 3 plus 3 holes means 3 plus 3 tepals. And androecium having 6 stamens in 3 holes. And gynoecium is tricarpellary syncarpus superior ovary. So these are characters of the given floral formula. So these characters exactly match the family Liliaceae. Okay, in Liliaceae family we find bisexual flower, actinomorphic flower, perianth with 6 tepals, androecium with 6 stamens, and gynoecium having 3 carpels. All the carpels are fused and ovary is superior. So, the option 1 is Solanaceae, second option is Fabaceae, third option is Liliaceae, and fourth one is Brassicaceae. So here Liliaceae is a correct answer, means option 3. First question, option 3. Question number 2. Berry fruit is found in berry fruit. For example, tomato. Okay, tomato, brinjal are the berry fruits. In Liliaceae we find rarely berry fruits, but commonly most of the fruits are berry in the family called as Solanaceae. Okay, here we are given 4 options. First option Solanaceae, second option Brassicaceae, third Liliaceae, fourth Fabaceae. Okay, in Solanaceae we find large number of berry fruits. The option is 1. Okay, in Brassicaceae we find capsule. Liliaceae, most of them are capsules. In Fabaceae, these are legumes. But the fruits of the what you call as Solanaceae family are berry fruits. Option 1 for second question. Third one, it represents the organization of different holes of a flower. Different holes means about they are explaining about calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. Cohesion and adhesion, all of these floral organs. Cohesion, nothing but union within a parts of a whole. Adhesion, nothing but union between a parts of different wholes. So this argument is seen in the floral formula. The floral formula is symbolic representation of all these characters. So here we are going to mention adhesion and cohesion of all the parts. See here you kept a bracket here, nothing but syncarpellary. Okay, carpels are fused. Okay, then in Solanaceae family we show this arrow mark, means epipetalous condition. So all these are indicates in the floral formula. In floral diagram we show the diagrammatic representation of all the parts, starting from calyx to the gynoecium. But here in this floral formula we show all the different holes of a flower, calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium, and their arrangement and their adhesion as well as cohesion. So here option is first one, that is floral formula. Question number 3, option 1. Question number 4. Here the given plant habit in the figure is belongs to. In the figure we are finding such as flowers. Leaves are also there. These leaves are simple leaves. Leaves are simple leaves. And these having, see the reticular condition in the leaves. We are finding some flowers which are pentamerous flowers. Pentamerous flowers. Okay, pentamerous flowers. Reticular differentiation in the leaves are very much visible in this figure. So pentamerous flowers are only present in the Solanaceae. In Liliaceae we find trimerous flowers. Okay, the flowers are trimerous. We find a perianth, that perianth having 3 or multiples of 3 in the Liliaceae. Here we find pentamerous flowers because flowers having five appendages in a single pore. So this figure is exactly belongs to the family called as Solanaceae. Okay, Solanaceae. So question number 4, first option is correct. Okay, this figure is this habit is of Solanaceae. Name of this plant is Solanum nigrum. It is called as a mocai, commonly called as mocai. It is called as Solanum nigrum. It is a medicinal plant, also a wild plant. Solanum nigrum is a given example in the NCERT book. So that is a plant habit. Mocai, M-O-K-A-I. So question number 4, first option. Question number 5. Which of the following statement is wrong with respect to Solanaceae? It is a large family. As you know, it is a large family, commonly called as potato family. So Solanaceae is called as potato family because potato, called as Solanum tuberosum, is a major crop of the family Solanaceae. It is widely distributed in tropics, subtropics, and even temperate zones. They are explaining their habitat, where they are present. Stem is herbaceous, rarely woody, aerial, erect means growing in the upward direction, cylindrical, branched, as it's a dicot plant, it is branched, solid or hollow. Stem may be solid, means completely filled with tissue, or it may be hollow, or hairy, stem having small hair-like projections. In case of tomato, you can observe this, and glabrous or without hairs. So this is also correct. Leaves are mostly basal. They are not basal, they are simple leaves. Alternate, correct. Linear, exstipulate with parallel venation they are mentioning. So leaves in this Solanaceae are not with a parallel venation. You are seeing this habit. We are finding a reticulate venation. Okay, simple leaves are there, and these leaves are with reticulate venation, not with a parallel venation. So fourth one is wrong statement with respect to Solanaceae family. Question number 5, option 4. Leaves are mostly basal. It is character of Liliaceae family. Okay, all the characters given in the fourth option are of Liliaceae, leaves of the Liliaceae family members. But in Solanaceae we find reticulate venation. Question number 6. In Solanaceae members, which of the following structure is absent? Persistent calyx. You know the brinjal fruit. We are finding a green structure on the brinjal fruit. It is called as a persistent calyx. Persistent calyx. Then solitary or cymo persons is true. We are finding solitary inflorescence. What is the meaning of solitary inflorescence? It is the inflorescence which terminates with a single flower, that is solitary. And cymose inflorescence. Here main axis ends with a old flower. Young flowers arising from base of the old flower, that is called as solitary or cymose inflorescence. Then they are asking perianth. What is perianth? Perianth is undifferentiated structure of calyx and corolla. Okay, it is found in Liliaceae, not found in the Solanaceae family, because here we find sepals and petals which are of same morphology, having the same color, having same size. We cannot differentiate whether they are sepals or petals, and together called as tepals. They are called as tepals. So this character is a character of the Liliaceae family, not a Solanaceae. So third option is correct. Question number 6, option 3. And epipetalous stamens, very common. Stamens are arising from the petals. Stamens arising from petals. It is nothing but epipetalous condition. It is also correct. Third option is perianth. That structure absent in the Solanaceae. Question number 7. Which of the following is mismatched with respect to plants and their respect to economic importance? As I mentioned, plants that should be opposite side. This side plant should be there. This side economic importance. They are asking source of food. Tomato, brinjal, potato are the source of the food. They belongs to Solanaceae. It is correct, not mismatched one. Fumigatory, tobacco, used as a fumigatory product. Then source of medicine they given asparagus. So asparagus is a vegetable. Okay, asparagus can be used as a vegetable, but here they given source of medicine. This is mismatched. You know the medicinal plants. Aloe vera of lilies is a medicinal plant. Then ashwagandha, belladonna are also medicinal plants of Solanaceae. But those plants are not mentioned here. They mentioned asparagus. Asparagus is a vegetable, not a medicinal plant. So third option is a wrong or mismatched statement. And ornamentals, tulip and gloriosa are the ornamental plants. So third option for seventh question. It is mismatched. It should be aloe vera or ashwagandha or belladonna. Question number 8. The given floral diagram. This is a floral diagram of the family Liliaceae. They are showing 3 plus 3 tepals of the perianth. They are showing the 6 stamens and tricarpellars in carpus ovary. First option, tricarpellars in carpus ovary. We are finding 3 carpels. All the carpels are fused. That is called as syncarpus. Then ovary is superior is correct. Androgen with 6 stamens. There are 6 stamens arising from 6 tepals is also correct. And perianth with valvate estivation. Here we are finding a perianth, and in this perianth we are finding 3 plus 3 tepals, and these tepals are just fused with their margins. So this is nothing but a valvate estivation. So this statement also correct. So all of these statements are correct for this floral diagram. Question number 8. Fourth option is correct. This diagram indicates all these characters. Question number 9. Statement 1. Epipetalous stamens found in Solanaceae. You know, epipetalous stamens attached to the petals is called as epipetalous. Stamens arising from the petals are attached to the petals is called as epipetalous stamens. So second statement is epiphyllous stamens, means epiphyllous stamens found in Liliaceae. Okay, in lilies you are finding 6 tepals in 2 hores. Okay, and this gives 6 stamens. So these stamens are coming from the perianth. If the stamens arising from the perianth, the condition is called as epiphyllous. If the stamens arising from the petals, the condition is called as epipetalous. In Solanaceae we find epipetalous. In lilies we find epiphyllous stamens. So both statements are correct here. First option only statement 1 is correct, it is wrong. Second one, only statement 2 is correct, it is also wrong. In third option they given both statement 1 and 2 are correct. So question number 9, third option is correct. Okay, coming to question number 10. Which of the following option represents the floral characters of Liliaceae, the last family? 6 tepals. Yes, there are 6 tepals. Zygomorphic, but it is not zygomorphic. The flower is actinomorphic. 6 stamens. 6 stamens are correct. Bilocular ovary. It is a trilocular ovary. Axial placentation. So first statement is wrong. Tetramerous. Now here we find only trimerous flowers. Actinomorphic. Yes, correct. Polyphylous. There are no numerous leaves. Unilocular ovary. Wrong. Axial placentation is correct. But this statement also having mixed characters, and few characters of the second option are also not representing Liliaceae. In third option you see trimerous flowers. Actinomorphic. 6 stamens are there. Ovary is superior and axial placentation. Ovary is arising from the axial region, axial placentation. So third option shows all correct characters of the Liliaceae family. Trimerous flowers with 3 or multiples of 3 appendages. Actinomorphic flowers can be divided into 2 equal halves with any vertical planes. 6 stamens, so 3 plus 3. There are 6 stamens here. See this 3 plus 3. Then superior ovary, gynosome is with the superior ovary. This line indicates all other parts of the flower, and G for gynosome. Gynosome is at superior position. So that is superior ovary. And axial presentation, we are seeing this axial presentation. So here we are finding the ovules. So ovules attached to the axial region of the ovary, that is axial presentation. So third option is correct. Fourth option is missing here. That is not shown here. Question number 11. Which of the following floral formula represents the mustard plant? You studied the mustard plant in a semi-technical description of the flowering plant concept. Okay, there you found on a diagram, that is a diagram of the mustard, and the mustard belongs to a family called as Brassicaceae. So here, first one, they mentioned correctly, but they did not show the superior ovary. Ovary is superior in mustard also. Shown inferior ovary in first option. In second option, they shows the floral formula of the liliaceae. In third option, they shown the formula of solanaceae. In fourth one, you see, in fourth option, you see, they exactly mentioned the formula or floral formula of the Brassicaceae or mustard. Fourth one, flowers are actinomorphic, bisexual. 2 plus 2. K for calyx. Calyx having 4 4 sepals. 2 plus 2 are inner and 2 are outer. Then corolla having 4. See the corolla of the Brassicaceae or mustard. It is called as a cruciform corolla. Okay, cruciform corolla. You can observe the mustard. We find cruciform corolla. It is a can be cut into two equal ones with any vertical plate. This cruciform corolla. Then stamens 2 plus 4. We are finding a tetradynamous condition. Tetradynamous condition. 2 stamens are shorter and 4 stamens are longer. This is a condition of the mustard. That is tetradynamous condition. 2 plus 4. 2 are shorter, 4 are longer. Okay. Then they shown superior ovary having 2 carpels in a gynoecium. Both carpels are fused. Okay, so this is a correct floral formula of the mustard plant. Fourth option. Question number 11. So 10th one is third option, 11th fourth option. 12th one. Which one of the following families has bilocular superior ovary? Bilocular superior ovary. So in liliaceae we find trilocular ovary, 3 locals will be there. In solanaceae we find bilocular superior ovary. So here we are finding 2 locals in the solanaceae. These are the ovules. This is a placenta called axial presentation. So here we are finding 2 locals. It is called as bilocular. In Fabaceae we find a single locule. We find a single locule. This is a locule. In Brassicaceae we find a single locule. But there is a formation of a false septum to form a 2 locals, but correctly it is a single locule in Brassicaceae. Brassicaceae we find a mustard. In mustard we find parietal presentation like this, and these are separated by the false septum. Don't confuse the false septum. False septum do not form a bilocular ovary. Okay, it is a unilocular ovary. Okay, it is a small thin layer. That layer meant for only separation of the ovules or seeds. But that is not going to form 2 locals. Okay, so bilocular ovary is found in solanaceae members. So here, second option is correct. Question number 12, option 2. Question number 13, they are mentioning a colchicine. Colchicine is one of the mutagen, one of the artificial mutagen or chemical mutagen that inhibit the cytokinesis. Nuclear division occurs, but there is no occurrence of cytoplasmic divisions in certain cells. To arrest the cytoplasmic division, to enhance only nuclear division, they will use the mutagen called as colchicine. So this is obtained from one of the monopod plant called as Colchicum autumnales. Colchicum autumnales is a plant belongs to a liliaceae family. and from this plant they will extract like colchicine. Colchicine is one of the artificial mutagen, and they given some characters here. It is obtained from Colchicum autumnals, correct? It is a cytokinesis inhibitor. Yes, it inhibits or it prevent or arrest the cytokinesis. What is cytokinesis? Cytokinesis is cytoplasmic division. Soon after the nuclear division, all cells undergo cytokinesis to divide the mother cell into two daughter cells. But this mutagen or colchicine arrest the cytokinesis. Induce polyploidy. Yes, what is the polyploidy? Occurrence of more than two sets of chromosomes in a cell. Occurrence of more than two sets of chromosomes in a cell. If a single haploid cell having a single set of chromosome. If it is a diploid cell having two sets of chromosomes. In our body we have cells which having 46 chromosomes, means 2n number of chromosomes. 23 is a en. But in polyploidy, we can obtain more than two sets of chromosomes. Triploid cells, okay, tetraploid, hexaploid, octaploid, like that. Because of the colchicine, when one cell divides, its nucleus only divides. No cytoplasmic division occurs. Again, the nucleus will divide into 4 nuclei. No cytoplasmic division occurs. Again, it divides into 8 nuclei. So, these 8 nuclei form what? Polyploidy. Polyploidy in a single cell. Polyploidy means more than two sets of chromosomes in a single cell. Here we are finding 8 sets of chromosomes. One nucleus means one set of chromosome in this. So here all these together form large number of chromosomes. That is polyploidy. That also induced by our colchicine. It is obtained from Fabaceae only now. It is a member of Liliaceae only. For fourth statement is wrong. The floral formula of this colchicine is bisexual, then actinomorphic. They given unisexual. They shown only female flower, but that female flower, this is a bisexual flower, not having only female flower, having both male and female flowers. So fifth statement also wrong one. So option 1 is correct for question number 13. First, second, third statements are correct, whereas fourth and fifth statements are wrong. The flowers are not unisexual, they are bisexual, and it is obtained from the Liliaceae. Okay, so first option. Question number 14. Question number 14. Select the characters which are not applicable. Which are not applicable to the family Solanaceae. Epipetalous and syngenesis anthers. Epipetalous correct, but syngenesis, what is that? Syngenesis means what? Only anthers are united. Only anthers are fused, but the filaments are free. Find this one in the sunflower. In the sunflower, we find syngenesis. The sunflower not belongs to Solanaceae. It belongs to Astraceae family. Bicarpal and syncarpus correct. First statement is wrong. Second statement is correct. It is bicarpal and syncarpus. Oblique ovary. Ovary is slanting. Usually, ovary should be either longitudinal or horizontal. But here in this Solanaceae we find oblique means slanting. It is oblique ovary. It is longitudinal. Then transverse, it is oblique. Hence, it is slanting, slightly oriented ovary is there. That is correct. With example presentation, see this percentage, example presentation. Third also correct. Statement 3 also correct. Fourth one, statements are 6, not 6. There are 5 only. Arranged in 2 holes wrong. Bicarpal correct. Syncarpus correct, but ovary is not inferior. Ovary is superior. Okay, in Solanaceae, ovary is superior. So fifth also wrong. Okay, not applicable means first, fourth, and fifth are present in the second option. Question number 14, option 2. First, fourth, and fifth statements are wrong. Only second and third statements are correct for the Solanaceae. Gynosim in the members of family Liliaceae is composed of gynosim in a Liliaceae. Gynoecium in a Liliaceae is composed of 2 carpels, 1 carpel, 5 carpels, 3 carpels. 2 carpels for Solanaceae, 1 carpel for Fabaceae, 5 carpels for the hibiscus, Malvaceae. 3 carpels are present in the Liliaceae. We find the 3 chambers. There are 3 carpels of the Liliaceae. So fourth option correct for question number 15. 3 carpels. Question number 16. Which one is odd? Odd means which is not belongs to this group. Tobacco, tomato, potato. All these 3 belongs to Solanaceae family. Onion belongs to Liliaceae family. So option 4, onion, is odd one here. Flowers which perianth are found in? You know the perianth? Perianth is undifferentiated structure of calyx and corolla. Here we cannot differentiate the calyx and corolla. We find only tepals, number of tepals here. So this is perianth. Perianth is not found in the gulmohar. Gulmohar belongs to a Caesalpinaceae family, a family of Fabaceae. Tomato, Solanaceae. Lily. Lily belongs to family Liliaceae, that having a perianth. So mustard belongs to Brassicaceae, not having perianth, and also having distinct sepals and petals. So option 3 for question number 17. Lily having a perianth. Other 3 options not having are gulmohar, tomato, mustard having distinct sepals and petals, separate sepals and petals. So Lily is option 3 for 17th question. Question number 18. Here we are finding one of the part of the floral characters C5A5. This arrow mark they are showing here. There are 5 petals in a corolla. There are 5 stamens in androecium, but these stamens are arising from the petals. Means epipetalous condition. They are showing epipetalous stamens. First option they showed indefinite stamens. Second option epipetalous stamens is correct. For question number 18 is second option correct. Epiphyllous found in a Liliaceae. Okay. Indefinite means there are numerous stamens, thousands of stamens. They are not showing any of these characters. So indefinite. So second option correct. Epipetalous stamens. Very easy question. Question number 19. Potato family is called as, one more name of the potato family is Solanaceae. Okay. Mustard family is Brassicaceae. Poaceae is a wheat family. Cruciferae, also old name of the Brassicaceae. So potato family is called as Solanaceae. Question number 19, option 3. Lily family is Liliaceae. Okay. Then question number 20. They are given 2 types of gynoeciums here, G and G. So G with this line indicates inferior ovary. Ovary is lower side, means epigynous flowers. Then other parts are at the above level of this level of the gynoecium. This is inferior ovary, and here this indicates superior ovary. Ovary is superior position. Other parts are below the ovary. So this is superior ovary. This one is inferior ovary respectively. So first option they given superior ovary and inferior ovary wrong. In second option they mentioned inferior and superior ovary. First one is inferior ovary and second one is a superior ovary. They mentioned correctly in the second option. Indeterminate means it may be a half inferior. Okay, indefinite in case of perigynous flowers, that is half inferior. You cannot show whether it is a superior or inferior, that is half inferior. But here the option is 2 is correct. Question number 21. Select the correct matched pair. Again they given here the colchicum autumnale. Colchicum autumnale. They given it belongs to Solanaceae family, but it not belongs to Solanaceae. It belongs to which family? It belongs to Liliaceae family. It is wrong. Then second they given Petunia. Petunia belongs to Solanaceae is correct. Petunia is a ornamental plant of the family Solanaceae. It is correct. It is wrong. Then third one, Gloriosa. Gloriosa belongs to Fabaceae. It is wrong. It is actually belongs to Liliaceae. Then Trifolium. Fourth one is given as a Trifolium. Trifolium they given Liliaceae, but they actually belongs to Fabaceae, ornamental plant of the family Fabaceae. So out of these four, second option is correct. Petunia belongs to Solanaceae. Question number 21. Second option is correct. Solanaceae. Question number 22. Question number 22. Here they mentioned K2 plus 2. K2 plus 2. What it indicates? It indicates K for calyx. Okay, K for calyx, and this 2 plus 2 are the sepals of the calyx. Means 2 plus 2 sepals. So here, first option they mentioned is 4 sepals in 2 holes. 2 are inner and 2 are outer. Okay, that is 2 holes. It is a floral formula or member of the formula of mustard. Okay, so 2 plus 2. First option correct here. First question number 22. Then 4 petals in whole of 2 each. They are not indicating petals. Petals meant for C. C for corolla. Corolla with petals. But here K is for calyx. 2 sepals and 2 petals. There are no 2 petals and 2 sepals. For that you should have K2 and C2. This is for third option, but it's the wrong one. Either one or two, that is also wrong. Question number 22. Sorry, it is first option. 4 sepals in 2 4. Question number 23. Question number 23. 2 flowers are observed here. In the flower A, we are finding 3 carpels, 6 stamens. Sepals and petals are not distinct, means they are having a perianth. In flower B, there are 2 carpels, 5 stamens, and distinct sepals and petals. So these flowers are belongs to which families? Here, trimerous flowers, stamens with 3 plus 3 arrangement and perianth are found in the Liliaceae. Gynoecium with 2 carpels. There are 5 stamens, epipetalous condition, and we find distinct calyx and corolla. So that is found in the Solanaceae. Here, option 4th one is correct for 23rd question. Here they mentioned A is equal to Liliaceae and B is Solanaceae. So first flower A is Liliaceae and flower B is Solanaceae. Question number 24, one of the longest question. How many statements are true for Solanaceae? Bisexual, correct. Actinomorphic, axillary or cymoid persons, valued estimation, and epipetalous flowers with berry capsule fruit, and non-endospermic seed. Actually, seeds are not endospermic, but in NCERT book they mentioned endospermic. So for that you strike out this non. Okay. Then Gynoecium, bicarpellary, syncarpus, ovary, superior bilocular placenta swollen with many ovules. Also correct one. Third one, by solid cymoid persons, valued estimation, and epiphyllous flowers. Flowers are not epiphyllous, they are epipetalous. This is also wrong one. Third statement is wrong. Gynoecium, it is tricarpellary, syncarpus, ovary superior, trilocular. These characters are of Liliaceae, not Solanaceae. Wrong one. Belladonna, ashwagandha, tobacco, and petunia includes in this family. Correct. Okay. First, second, and fifth statements are correct. Tulip, gloriosa, aloe, asparagus, and colchicum belongs to this family. That belongs to actually Liliaceae. It is wrong one. Okay. Sixth also wrong one. You mentioned second option. 3 are correct. Means 24. Third option. According to NCERT, we mentioned endospermic seed, but actually they are in reference books they given as non-endospermic seeds. Don't confuse. You refer NCERT only and strike out that non. Okay, word non. Actually they are endospermic seed. This is also correct one. So 24, second option. 24. Second option is 3. 3 statements are correct. Not third option, it is second option. 3 statements are correct. Last question. Bicarpellary, syncarpus, superior ovary, and berry fruits are found in. The given examples of the families. Allowed belongs to Liliaceae family. Gloriosa belongs to Liliaceae family. Brinjal only belongs to Solanaceae family. So in brinjal, in Solanaceae we find two carpels, that is bicarpellary condition, syncarpus and superior ovary. These characters belongs to brinjal. So third option correct for 25. 25, third option. So these are the various questions discussed, and prepare for your tomorrow's weekly test number 9. If you have any doubts, ask in a doubt session. Okay. Thank you.